Well, top of the morning to you, laddies. My name's Land Walk. Welcome back to Prairie State Tractor, otherwise known as the Dealer Series. A great day to be alive, and we are focused on your future. So, to start things off, we actually have our 72 Ford out over here because we need to take out garbage. We have one of those, not necessarily apprenticeships, but scholarship kids out of high school. He pretty much signing the contract, will pay for his schooling once he gets out of school here. But he's working with us on a 2-year contract, but today he's sick, so we have to do his job of taking out the garbage. It's kind of a simple little act, but this is not the most amazing thing we have to do today. The most amazing thing we have to do today comes in the lines of trading in one of our current parts trucks, the little TLX 2020s. Now, I love the trucks to death, but I want something that can be a little bit heavier duty towing, but also have the practicality if, say, we want to take some workmates to these events or something of that nature. Like just something that has the towability, but also the practicality. And I think we might have just found something down there at Cleveland Kivard Motors, or I can't remember the name of that. Looks like Cleveland to me, so I'm going to roll with that. It's Cleveland Motors. The 2002 Chevy Avalanche in the 2500 configuration. 4-wheel drive Z71, white trim, and you want to know the most surprising part? It's not that it's a 2500, because those are already more of the rare models. It's the fact that it only has 70,000 miles, and he's asking $22 for it. Every time I've ever seen an Avalanche in my area be for sale, the thing is booking at least $260 on the odometer. So the fact that we found one with the 8.1 liter Vortec, and it has only 70,000 miles, absolutely amazing. And the truck is white, so perfect for a work truck. But if any of you guys know what Avalanches are, which you guys will see in a minute, it has a very certain feature. Oh, dumping it on the ground. But enough of that. We're going to get these done, unloaded, and we're going to catch you guys in just a second. Alright, thanks, Nate. So we're going to let Nate take care of putting those cans away because I have to get on the road. We're going to be trading in this one because this truck's honestly fine, but we didn't really need the tonneau cover on this one, nor do we need 2 of these for right now, because I'm also going to be upgrading this 2009-ish transit van, the Lizard van, to a 2020 transit van at some point, because I have one that I'm looking at, same place down there at the Motors. They just haven't gotten it in yet. But we're going to take, not you, unless you really, do you really want to be sold that badly? We're going to take this truck, and then we got a couple other things we got to go get. So let's get on the road. Forgot he said he put it out front in the small building, not the big building. So yeah, like I said, it's a 2002 Chevy Avalanche 2500. We're going to be doing a trade-in on this. Now I know Why are you trading in a basically new truck for an old truck? Well, let's put it this way. That's bigger, likely will last longer, as long as you take care of it, and it's got more room. Look at that. Crew cab. Basically a Chevy Suburban. What it's based off of, at least. So, I'm going to go in and talk to Michael. We're going to get the keys to this thing, and then we got to go pick up our second surprise. Okay, so Michael lied to me. I thought it was a D71. It's not. It's just a regular four-wheel drive, which still, that's good. Let's pop in here. Sounds nice. I like it. Now, for anybody that doesn't know what avalanches are supposed to do, they have something called a mid-gate. Don't mind that. But you know that little thing that's in the middle? Take that down, and boom, 8-foot box. Mid-gate. Love it or you hate it. I kind of love it. And I actually got the thing to work. So yeah, we now have a mid-gate. So in reality, if I needed to haul something, we can still have an 8-foot box, like a regular pickup truck, but now we also have the ability to just carry stuff and carry people. Carry people, or if we need to, we can carry extra stuff. And it's the bigger truck, so we got a towing package on it. We're going to get on the road, because we have to go pick up something else. That's new to the dealer, but this one we had custom ordered. So this Vortec ride's really nice so far. It's actually got a kind of squishy suspension on it. We do have a towing package on this thing, so we can tow bigger trailers. But that's where S-Smart comes into play, is we had a custom-built trailer, 20-foot enclosed one, for the dealer. Now, if you guys saw the community post that was posted last Monday, I believe, this was actually in the thumbnail connected to the back of the 550. I didn't expect to get this truck done by that time, so I was actually kind of surprised. But there it is. Now, Mark was telling me that this thing is one of the top-of-the-line trailers. This thing should be absolutely stupendous. And I'd say it for the price I had to pay for it. It better be. But, I mean, look at this thing. It's got all nice big decals on it. Take this to promotional shows, Farm Progress Show, Ag shows. Heck, even just like town celebration parade days. And I'm likely going to tow it with this, because this is like the perfect combo for it. The 550 is nice, but it just, with that extra heavy suspension in the rear without anything loaded on it, it just rides rougher than it can be. So we're going to go in here, we're going to get this stuff from Mark, and we shall get you guys in a second. Alrighty, thanks Mark. We'll take care. I'm going to let you know more about that trailer that we have, for me at least. I'll get something in for you on another order. We can probably just resend it in, because I don't think that order processed. Alright, sounds good. We're just kind of going off about that trailer I'm still trying to get in. It's just, it keeps getting back ordered. We're like, my money didn't even process yet, so we're just going to put in a new order for it. Well, let's get this trailer hooked up, because, surprise, surprise, we also have one last place we need to go pick up a new ride. So we have one last thing to go and pick up. And I'm actually keeping it out at my house in the back shed between the Charger and the Thunderbird. I did that because I didn't really want to... I wanted to surprise the guys with this one. They know we were getting a trailer. But this one was a custom order that I did myself because, well, when you have the commission checks coming in for you, you kind of want to treat your coworkers just right. Marty is the only other guy that knows about this, so to be fair, we're kind of in on this one together. We kind of wanted to be able to get around the lot just a little bit easier with our clients. So we invested in a source of transportation on the lot. We'll see what that is here in just a fine second. So now that we're getting this thing backed in here, I don't know why this trailer is like very difficult to back up. Like, it's not short, but it's just short enough that it's becoming a pain. But either way, that little thing in there in the seats in the middle, that's exactly what we're going to be picking up. So let's just see what we have in store. So I bought a golf cart. Yeah, I've officially hit a new low, haven't I? This one's pretty special. It's a 6-seater club cart. We got a 48-volt electric one. I thought about going gas, but, you know, and sometimes it is nice to just have an electric one just so you can kind of get up and go with it. Plus, you don't have to worry about the fuel prices. And this is something that I would be for on the electric market. But we'll get this loaded up, and we're going to take this back to the lot. That way we can get this thing ready to go, unloaded, slap it on the side of the building, and get to doing some promotional events. Just transport around the yard. Like I said, stuff like that's going to be used to transport clients around the yard, so we can not have to just walk around all the time. And heck, if anything, if we trust the client enough, they can take the thing down to the implements themselves, since we do have a very big yard. We'll get back on the road here, because we got to get back to the dealer, since we got to take Marvin the Marmon. I can't remember who told me about that, but that was actually one of the best names that I ever heard for our Phoenix. The old Peterbilt looking thing. It's actually a Marmon. I forgot about that. Someone said we should name it Marvin because he's a Marmon. Yeah, tongue twister. We're going to get back, and then we can start getting ready to get the load for the Gators for that. So the only thing I can think of as of right now that we would need to do, besides obviously going to pick up the Gators, is in fact getting the yard mowed. But I mean, right now it's not bad. Everything's still in a manageable height. Not anything terrible. But we do need to be looking at getting that addressed. The other thing is that, as you guys can tell, the yard has been emptied out. That is because we were making a lot of great sales, but we can't seem to get anything to come back to the yard. That meaning we can't get inventory. Shortages. They are hurting. So, to keep a long story short, we're doing the best we can to get everything that we need to on the yard. We're still doing well on all of our maintenances and basically repair work. We still have enough business coming in there, but the inventory and sales is definitely hurting right now. And I'm hoping things like this will attract more attention to us, that way we can actually get more stuff in, just for the fact that we're doing the best that we can to make sure our clients are being taken care of at the best tip-top level. We're actually just going to park this right here. And look at that pretty little thing. Isn't that just so sweet? I like that. But enough talking. Let's get Marvin out. Marvin, yeah. Ooh, Marvin, you are angry, aren't you? Yes, I'll take that as a yes. So Marvin and I actually haven't had much bonding time yet. I've always been driving Weston, that and Kevin has as well. Marvin's mainly used for our lighter duty jobs when we have to go and get stuff like this, the Gators, 6Rs, little 1 series, skid steers, even some of the smaller implements like sometimes we'll have them pick up cultivators, but we are going to head straight down to our distributor. We have them sitting right now kind of outside the warehouse from what I've understood. So it shouldn't be too bad. I know we already got keys ready to go in them, so we should just be able to load all these up. Yeah, like I said, guys, the absolute pain in the rear it is to get inventory in right now is absolutely sad. But when you're fighting for all that you can to get as much inventory and sales out the door, you're going to run into some conflicts. So the nicest thing about that we can do is we have enough distributors and enough supporters of our dealer locations and everywhere else that Prairie State Tractor is around, that we do and ensure the best quality of listings that we are able to provide for our clientele, which is why we'll even go the extra mile right now on my end to go and do stuff like this. I'm a sales guy and I mow the yard, but I'll still go and take the truck since I got the CDL to go pick up our inventory. So I'm a man of all trades when it comes to working in this business. Of course, I have no actual experience in these fields in reality in the real world, but you know what? It's good to learn. Why it's important to try stuff like this, kids. And there exactly is our John Deere Gators. Just going to hang a left in right here. And what I really like about these is, like I said, they're more of the base models. They got the steely rims, they don't have doors, they're just a bare bone Gator. Almost as good as the original Gator, but these XUVs are actually really, really nice. I'm not a big fan of the BKT ones that we got here, but these, Midas, I think is what these are called. Yeah, Midas tires, I really, really enjoy these ones, so I might actually swap out my Can-Am for one of these possibly in the future. I haven't decided yet. But why am I standing around here? Let's get these things loaded up. To try and alleviate transportation costs, we're just gonna throw that one up there. And we're gonna see if we can't fit all the rest of these on here. Look at that! So it's a slightly tighter fit than I'd want it to be. We're gonna get these all strapped down. Take care of our precious cargo. So cargo's all strapped down. Paper's done. Ramps are not up. Ramps are up. Let's hit the road, Jack. The nice thing is that the sales for these Gators haven't really went up or down. I mean, they have gone down a little bit in proportion-wise, but these Gators can really be used for anything, whether it's fun, farming, business, parks, all those different occupations can use these, and especially this model being the cheaper, lower end. These ones will sell like hotcakes. We finally just now are starting to get these in at the lot. We've been selling a few of those older Gators since we had a stockpile of those from surrounding locations. But once we got all of these in, these are literally, like I said, they can be used for almost anything. So really anybody can buy a Gator. It's not like a cultivator where you really just need to, don't worry about that sign. It'll be fine. But that's what's really nice about the Gator is that you can use it for literally anything your heart really desires to. It's not like the tractors that we were trying to sell and the cultivators and the seeders. It's like those are strictly made for farming capabilities and apparatuses. You don't really just buy a planter going, hey, look what I bought this weekend, honey. So, but if you buy a Gator, you can still have that level of functionality on a farm, but you're also not sacrificing functionalities of what it's originally intended for. Somebody in the city can end up buying these, so we're trying to get as many of these little side-by-sides as we can so we can still turn a decent profit, as they're our most sold apparatus at this location. Our most sold piece of equipment at this location. I think I'm actually going to roll this around front. I think we're going to swap out one of them inside the shop and replace it. Put one of them out here. We're going to obviously keep the ones with the roofs inside, or at least try to. But no one's going to be parking out here right now, so we're just going to put on hazards, and we're going to get these things unloaded. those now are unloaded, and I kind of was trying to decipher which one I wanted to go down there in the gully while also keeping some of them up here. So that's going to be our little organization on that spot for now. We are going to get Marvin pulled back around the building, and I also just got word over the walkie that Kevin's going to be getting out the Weston to get that S680 out of here. Because we've had that in the shop for the past couple of weeks. We're just about ready to get it out here and send it back off to its owner, so we'll get the Weston fired up for him. But thank you guys all so much for checking this one out. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. Be sure to also check out Prairie State Tractor with their link down in the description down below, as Marty would always be more than happy to answer any of your guys' questions, and also get you guys started with looking into tech programs if you ever want to become a Deere technician or just that agriculture technician in general. But with that being said, be also sure to check out the Boomstick Club, like I've already said, with all the up-to-date content from me and the gang, because you guys already know who is in it. But we shall see you guys all in the next one. This is the Rental Man out.